Thinking about starting an Airbnb? Excited to make passive income? Well, hold on just 1 second, because if you don't do it right, it can be anything but passive. I have been in this business for years and years, and today I'm going to share the 10 biggest mistakes first-time Airbnb hosts make, so you don't have to learn the hard way. Some of these mistakes can cost you thousands of dollars, lead to nightmare guests, or getting your listing shut down. Stick around so you don't make them. Mistake number 1, pricing too low or pricing too high. Pricing is one of the biggest rules new hosts struggle with. Many hosts just pick a random number, or worse, they look at their neighbor's listing and copy it without realizing the listing might be overpriced or underpriced for a completely different type of rental. Charge too much? You will get low occupancy and sit empty. Charge too little? You attract budget travelers who may not respect your space, and you'll burn yourself out working harder for less money. The best strategy is dynamic pricing, using tools like AirDNA or Price Labs that adjust rates based on demand. You should also study competitors' listings, check seasonal demand, and start slightly below the market to get those first few reviews before increasing your rates. If you have 5-star reviews, you can confidently raise your price without scaring away guests. Pricing smart can make the difference between a thriving Airbnb and one that's losing money every month. Mistake number 2, bad listing photos. Your photos are your first impression, and bad pictures will cost you a fortune in lost bookings. New hosts often make the mistake of using dimly lit, cluttered, or poorly composed photos. They do not showcase what makes their place special. Even if your property is amazing, if your pictures are bad, people will scroll right past them. A great photo sells the experience. Make sure your space is clean, well lit, and staged properly. Bright, natural light works best, and shoot from the corners to make the space look open. Invest in professional photography. It can increase your bookings by up to 40%. If you cannot hire a pro, at least use a high-quality phone camera and edit your images to enhance brightness and clarity. Great photos don't just show a space, they sell a stay. Mistake number 3, ignoring the guest experience. Guests don't just rent a property, they book an experience. And if your place feels like an afterthought, it will show in your reviews. A lot of first-time hosts think providing a clean space and a bed is enough, but what really gets 5-star reviews is all the attention to detail. Little touches like welcome notes, snacks, coffee, fast Wi-Fi, and clear instructions make guests feel right at home. Your goal should be to anticipate their needs before they even ask. Think about what you would want if you were traveling. Comfortable bedding, a stocked kitchen, maybe even a local guide with recommendations. The more comfortable and seamless their stay is, the higher your reviews will be, which means more bookings, higher prices, and less hassle in the long run. Mistake number 4, not vetting your guests. Not everyone should be allowed to book your place. Some first-time hosts think saying yes to every reservation is a good idea, but that's a fast way to get bad guests and potential damage. A few bad guests can destroy your furniture, throw parties, or even cause legal trouble. Instead of taking risks, set clear guest requirements. Look for guests with positive reviews, verified ID, and clear communication. If someone has no reviews or gives you vague answers about why they're booking, don't be afraid to ask questions. And always set firm house rules up front. No parties, no smoking, and no unexpected guests. It's better to be selective than to deal with a disaster. Number 5, poor communication. Fast communication is key to great reviews. Guests do not want to wait hours to hear back when they have a question. If you are slow to respond, it not only frustrates guests but can hurt your Airbnb ranking. Airbnb actually prioritizes listings with fast response times. So if you take too long, your listing can drop in the search results. What is one of the easiest fixes? Automated messaging. Set up pre-written messages for check and check out Wi-Fi details and house rules. That way, guests get immediate answers and they don't have to wait on you for every little thing. Clear communication leads to happier guests, better reviews, and more bookings. Mistake number 6, overlooking cleaning standards. Cleanliness is non-negotiable. Even one bad review about cleanliness can tank your bookings. Guests expect a hotel-level clean. That means fresh linens, spotless bathrooms, and no weird smells. If your place is not immaculate, they'll let the world know it in their review. If you're cleaning yourself, have a detailed checklist so that nothing gets missed. If you're hiring a cleaning crew, double check their work. Make sure they restock essentials like toilet paper, soap, and fresh towels. Great cleaning is one of the easiest ways to get 5-star reviews and repeat guests. Mistake number 7, underestimating expenses. A lot of new hosts focus on income but forget about expenses. Owning an Airbnb comes with costs, cleaning fees, maintenance, utilities, taxes, Airbnb's cut. If you don't factor in these expenses, your profit can disappear quickly. Before listing, run the numbers and know your actual costs. A good rule of thumb is to set aside at least 15 to 20% of your earnings for unexpected expenses. That way, when something breaks, and it always does, you are not caught off guard. Mistake number 8, no emergency plan. Emergencies happen. A guest locks themselves out, the Wi-Fi goes down, a pipe bursts. If you don't have a plan, you are going to be scrambling. The best hosts have backup plans in place. Have a handyman on call, a spare key system, and a way to troubleshoot common issues remotely. The less stress you have to deal with, the smoother your hosting experience is going to be. Mistake number 9, not getting STR insurance. Your regular homeowner's insurance does not cover short-term rentals. If a guest damages your property or gets injured, you could be stuck with the bill. Standard Airbnb host protection is not enough. Look into proper insurance or Slice, both specialize in short-term rental coverage. It is a small cost for a huge safety net. Mistake number 10, not treating it like a business. If you're serious about making money, you have to treat Airbnb like a business. That means tracking expenses, setting goals, and continuously improving. Stay on top of local laws and regulations so that you don't get shut down. Keep good records for taxes and always look for ways to improve guest satisfaction. The best hosts aren't just renting out a space, they are running a hospitality business. And when you do that well, Airbnb can be an incredibly profitable and rewarding venture. Now that you know these 10 mistakes, which one surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. And if you are thinking about investing in an Airbnb, reach out. I would love to help. If this video was helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my Airbnb hosting playlist for more tips. Again, I'm Rachel Smith with RE/MAX Up in Big Bear, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.